Alright, so we're out, I'm not gonna say exactly where, but we're out in an area near Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I don't really want to be out here because this is technically part of the city, and I hate being in the city. But anyways, so what had happened was, when we were in Golden City, that night on day 2, we were gonna walk the rail line and walk over to the town of Lamar again, which I didn't want to, but I didn't feel like I had a choice because well, to put it simple, the highway system, for some reason over there, they decided that there's going to be no shoulders on the highways, most of them at least. So I felt the safest option was we were going to walk the rail line, which we've done several times already, and we were going to get out of town. Well, that day, I went across the street to use the restroom at Casey's because they locked their restrooms over there for some reason. And when I left, there was nobody there at the park except for like one lady who is bicycling across the country or something. Long story short, I come back and there's this family in the pavilion next to us for a birthday party. Well, the grandmother had called the police and said that the dogs were out chasing the kids and that they were trying to bite them, and that I was out there yelling and cursing the kids out and all this horrible shit, dude. So I had no idea she had even called until like maybe half an hour later. County Sheriff's Department pulls up, and he had asked me about it, and I was completely confused because again, nobody had said anything to me. And I mean, yeah, the dogs barked, or at least Marmaduke did, but they weren't out chasing people. They were still tied up. I found out later on from the same deputy that she was just scared of you being there. It's a fucking public park. Get the fuck over it. See, this is why towns like Golden City, Ash Grove, well, not Ash Grove. Ash Grove is actually pretty nice. But just small towns like that in general. This is why y'all's towns die. Because y'all are so scared to have people in y'all's towns, especially travelers. And I get it. You see the homeless people here in the city. You think we're one of them. You think we're on drugs and alcohol, or that we're going to murder and rape your wives and children and all this other crazy, horrible shit that you think up in your fucking mind. So you think, okay, well, the best bet is I'm going to call law enforcement. I'm going to lie to law enforcement, which is illegal unto itself. And I'm going to tell them that this guy is doing all this horrible shit with no proof. So, supposedly, the sheriff's department has a policy where if they put somebody in the back of the vehicle, they have to be in handcuffs. That's the reason why I was in handcuffs. And I mean, I took pictures just in case. I wasn't sure how I wasn't sure how what he was gonna do because I don't know everything that had happened. So, hold on. So yeah, I'm never going back to Missouri. If I do, it would have to be in the boot area if I was going to Campbell. That's going to be about it. I'm tired of Missouri. Missouri always treats us like shit. Like, I mean, we've been treated like shit in Oklahoma, but not that bad. And Texas is just Texas. I can't bitch about Texas. But, yeah, it was embarrassing, really, being handcuffed in the back of the vehicle. You know? So, I don't know. Just shit like that annoys the hell out of me. But again, yeah, that's why towns die. Because, again, when they're kicking out people who are just passing through, who are spending their money in your local businesses, or even the small corporate businesses, and then y'all bitch and wonder why, no revenue is coming into town outside of taxes, that's on you. That's your fault. So I have no sympathy for the town of Golden City. There was like maybe one or two people that I enjoyed talking with, and that was about it. That was it. So, anyways, that's why we were handcuffed in the back of the cruiser.